1. Reflect on your mortality. The Stoic concept of memento mori, remember you must die, may sound somber, but it's one of the most empowering practices in their philosophy. In the quiet moments of the morning, take a moment to remind yourself that life is fleeting. Each day you wake up is a gift, not a guarantee. By embracing your mortality, you'll find a new sense of clarity about what truly matters. Seneca, the Roman philosopher, wrote, "Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day." This isn't about fearing death. It's about realizing that time is finite and should be spent wisely. As you wake up, think about how you'd live this day if it were your last. What conversations would you prioritize? What actions would you take? What worries would you let go of, knowing they don't really matter in the grand scheme? This reflection doesn't make life heavier. It makes it lighter, because you learn to let go of trivialities and focus on what's meaningful. Practical tip. Spend 2 to 3 minutes journaling or meditating on this thought. Ask yourself, if today were my last day, what would I do differently? What is one thing I'd regret not doing if I didn't have tomorrow? Starting your day with this mindset isn't about morbid thoughts. It's about appreciating the present and living intentionally. It gives you the courage to face challenges, the gratitude to enjoy life's simple pleasures, and the wisdom to focus on what truly matters. 2. Practice gratitude. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, and starting your day by practicing it can transform your mindset. The Stoics believed that contentment doesn't come from what we lack, but from appreciating what we already have. Marcus Aurelius, in his meditations, often reminded himself to reflect on the blessings in his life. When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to think, to enjoy, to love. Take a few quiet moments each morning to focus on what you're grateful for. These don't need to be grand or extraordinary things. Sometimes the smallest joys carry the deepest meaning. It could be the warmth of your bed, the support of a loved one, or simply the chance to begin another day. Gratitude shifts your perspective. Instead of dwelling on what's missing, you learn to see abundance in the present. This practice can reduce stress, foster resilience, and improve your relationships with others by helping you appreciate their contributions to your life. Practical tip. Write down 3 things you're grateful for in a notebook or journal. Be specific. Instead of saying, "I'm grateful for my family," write, "I'm grateful for the way my partner made me coffee yesterday." This specificity makes the gratitude more tangible and impactful. When you approach the day with gratitude, you're less likely to be overwhelmed by minor inconveniences or challenges. Gratitude anchors you in positivity and sets the tone for the rest of your day, aligning perfectly with the Stoic principle of focusing on what you can control, your mindset and attitude. 3. Visualize the challenges ahead. One of the most practical Stoic exercises is Premeditatio Malorum, or the premeditation of evils. This involves mentally preparing yourself for the challenges and difficulties you might face during the day. Instead of fearing obstacles or pretending they won't happen, the Stoics believed in visualizing them calmly to strengthen their resilience. As you start your day, take a few moments to think about the tasks, interactions, or situations ahead that might test your patience, resolve, or focus. Will there be a difficult conversation with a colleague, a tight deadline, a traffic jam? Visualize these scenarios unfolding and imagine how you'll respond, not with frustration or anger, but with composure and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius famously wrote, "When you wake up in the morning, Tell yourself, the people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly. They are like this because they cannot tell good from evil. This wasn't pessimism, it was preparation. By expecting challenges, he armed himself with the mindset needed to handle them gracefully. Practical tip: after visualizing potential difficulties, decide how you'll act in alignment with Stoic virtues. Will you respond to criticism with calmness and humility? Will you endure discomfort with patience and courage? Will you remain kind and respectful, even if others are not? By rehearsing these responses mentally, you're less likely to be caught off guard when challenges arise. Instead of reacting impulsively, you'll approach situations with self-control and a sense of purpose. This exercise doesn't just prepare you for difficulties, it empowers you. It reminds you that while you can't control external events, you always control your attitude and actions. Starting the day with this mindset gives you the confidence to face anything life throws your way. 4. Set an intention for the day. The Stoics believed that a purposeful life begins with clear intentions. Each day offers a new opportunity to act in accordance with your values, but without a deliberate focus, it's easy to get distracted or overwhelmed. Setting a daily intention allows you to align your actions with your highest priorities, helping you move through the day with clarity and purpose. Marcus Aurelius often asked himself what his duty was for the day, reminding himself in meditations. At dawn, when you have trouble getting out of bed, tell yourself, I have work to do as a human being. This work isn't just about professional goals. It's about being virtuous, kind, and disciplined. Take a moment each morning to ask yourself, what is the most important thing I need to accomplish today? How can I act with wisdom, courage, and kindness in my interactions? What distractions or temptations should I avoid to stay true to my values? This practice doesn't require a lengthy ritual. You can jot down a single sentence or phrase in your journal, or simply reflect on it during a quiet moment. For example, your intention might be, stay calm and composed during stressful situations. Focus on completing one meaningful task instead of multitasking. Be patient and understanding in all my conversations today. Practical tip: combine your intention with a visual reminder, like a sticky note on your desk or a phone notification, to keep it fresh in your mind throughout the day. By setting an intention, you give yourself a mental compass to navigate your day. When distractions or frustrations arise, you can pause and ask, does this align with my intention? This simple practice ensures you act deliberately rather than reactively, embodying the Stoic principle of living with purpose and mindfulness. 5. Practice stillness. In the fast-paced world we live in, it's easy to jump straight into the chaos of the day, reacting to emails, messages, and endless to-dos. However, the Stoics knew the value of quiet moments and intentional stillness. Practicing stillness, especially in the morning, is essential for cultivating mental clarity, reducing stress, and grounding yourself in the present moment. Seneca often wrote about the importance of taking time for reflection and solitude. In his letters, he advised, "We suffer more in imagination than in reality," emphasizing that rushing into the day without pausing for a moment of stillness only adds to mental clutter. By taking a few moments each morning to quiet the mind, you give yourself space to reflect, recharge, and regain control over your thoughts and emotions. Start your morning with 5 to 10 minutes of stillness. This can be as simple as sitting in silence, focusing on your breath, or practicing a short meditation. The goal is not to force your mind to be empty, but to let go of the noise and distractions that often cloud your thoughts. As you breathe deeply, You can also reflect on the Stoic practice of distinguishing between what is in your control and what is not, reinforcing the peace that comes from accepting life as it is. Practical tip: if you struggle with meditation, try a breathing exercise. Inhale for 4 seconds, hold for 4 seconds, and exhale for 4 seconds. 6. Read a Stoic passage. The Stoics valued wisdom above all else, believing that true happiness and inner peace come from understanding and living in harmony with nature and reason. One of the most powerful ways to begin the day with a Stoic mindset is by reading a passage from one of the great Stoic texts, such as Meditations by Marcus Aurelius, Letters from a Stoic by Seneca, or Discourses by Epictetus. These writings are filled with timeless advice on how to navigate the challenges of life with wisdom, self-discipline, and tranquility. Starting your day with Stoic philosophy sets the tone for the hours ahead. It helps you internalize key principles, reinforcing the mindset you need to face the world with calm and clarity. For instance, when Marcus Aurelius reflects on the fleeting nature of life, reminding himself to live with purpose and not waste time on trivial things, it can inspire you to approach your day with the same focus. Seneca's letters often emphasize how to stay indifferent to external events and focus on our own responses, which can help you feel empowered even when life gets chaotic. By reading a Stoic passage in the morning, you take a few moments to immerse yourself in wisdom that has withstood the test of time. This isn't about memorizing quotes or simply admiring the writings. It's about absorbing the lessons and applying them to your life. After reading, take a minute to reflect on what the passage means to you and how it can guide your actions throughout the day. Practical tip: keep a Stoic text or a collection of Stoic quotes by your bedside or in your bag. You don't need to read an entire chapter. Just a few lines or a paragraph is enough. 7. Journal with purpose. Journaling is one of the most powerful practices you can adopt to reinforce Stoic principles and gain clarity about your thoughts and intentions. For the Stoics, writing was a tool for self-reflection, accountability, and cultivating virtue. Marcus Aurelius, in his Meditations, used journaling as a way to converse with himself, examining his thoughts, actions, and emotions. This practice allowed him to identify areas where he could improve and to remind himself of his purpose each day. Starting your morning with purposeful journaling helps you set a positive, productive tone for the day. It encourages you to reflect on the lessons of the past, acknowledge your current mindset, and clarify your goals for the day ahead. The act of writing provides an opportunity to slow down and focus on what's important, rather than getting swept up in the distractions of modern life. How to journal with purpose. 1. Gratitude. Begin by writing down 3 things you're grateful for. This shifts your focus to abundance and helps you start the day with a positive mindset. The Stoics often reminded themselves that appreciation for what they have is key to tranquility. 2. Reflection on Stoic principles. Write about a Stoic idea that stands out to you. It might be a passage from the previous morning's reading, or a concept like the dichotomy of control. The idea that we should focus only on what's within our power, our thoughts, actions, and reactions. This allows you to internalize Stoic wisdom and apply it to the challenges of the day. 3. Identify challenges. Acknowledge any difficulties or challenges you anticipate facing. The Stoics believed that being prepared for adversity in advance strengthens your ability to deal with it when it arises. Write about how you plan to handle these challenges with virtue, remaining calm, patient, and resilient, regardless of external circumstances. 4. Set your intention for the day. In addition to reflecting on challenges, clarify your primary goal or focus for the day. What's the one thing you want to accomplish or work toward today? This helps you align your actions with your core values and ensures that you're living with intention. Practical tip: keep your journaling simple. You don't need to write long entries. Just a few lines or short bullet points can be enough to guide your mindset. A great practice is to ask yourself the same questions every morning. What am I grateful for? What Stoic principle do I want to focus on? How can I approach today's challenges with composure? Journaling with purpose is not just a tool for reflecting on the past, but a powerful way to shape your future. It creates a space for you to continuously improve, to reframe your thoughts, and to ensure that your actions align with the Stoic values of wisdom, courage, and self-discipline. By making this a part of your morning routine, you develop a deeper sense of self-awareness and move through your day with a clearer, more focused mind. 8. Focus on your breath. Breath is a powerful and often overlooked tool for maintaining inner calm and clarity, which is why the Stoics placed great emphasis on the importance of mastering one's physical and mental state. The act of breathing is one of the few things in life that remains completely under our control, and it serves as a direct link between the mind and body. By practicing mindful breathing, you can anchor yourself in the present moment, calm your nerves, and regain control over your emotions, an essential skill for applying Stoic virtues in your daily life. In the morning, before diving into the day's tasks, take a few moments to focus solely on your breath. This can be as simple as closing your eyes, sitting still, and consciously breathing deeply. Slow, deep breaths stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which promotes relaxation and reduces stress. By deliberately slowing your breath and breathing deeply into your abdomen, you calm your mind and prepare yourself to meet the day with balance and equanimity. Stoic connection. The Stoics believed in the importance of cultivating tranquility and emotional resilience, and one of the ways to do this is by focusing on what's within your control, such as your breath. Epictetus, for instance, taught that while we can't always control external events, we can control how we respond to them. By focusing on your breath, you practice this principle in real time. You are consciously choosing to remain calm and centered, even before you face the demands of the day. How to practice. Focused breathing. 1. Find a quiet space. Sit in a comfortable position, either on the floor or in a chair. Close your eyes if you can. 2. Inhale slowly. Breathe in slowly through your nose for a count of 4 seconds. Allow your lungs and abdomen to expand fully, filling your chest and stomach with air. 3. Hold your breath. Pause for a moment, holding the breath gently for a count of 4 seconds. 4. Exhale slowly. Exhale through your mouth or nose for a slow count of 6 seconds, releasing the breath completely. 5. Repeat. Repeat this cycle for 5 to 10 minutes. If your mind wanders, gently guide it back to the sensation of the breath entering and leaving your body. Practical tip. If you find yourself feeling particularly anxious or overwhelmed throughout the day, return to this breathing practice as needed. The Stoics understood that life can be chaotic, but by focusing on your breath, you can regain a sense of calm and control. Focusing on your breath in the morning not only primes you for the challenges ahead, but also equips you with a practical tool to stay grounded throughout the day. Whenever you encounter moments of stress, frustration, or emotional turbulence, you can return to this simple practice, reminding yourself that peace is always available within you. By making breath awareness a regular part of your morning routine, you lay the foundation for a more centered, resilient, and stoic day. 9. Move your body. The Stoics recognized the importance of maintaining physical health as an essential part of living a virtuous life. While philosophy and wisdom are key to mastering the mind, the Stoics also believed that the body should be treated with respect and care, as it is the vessel through which we experience the world. A well-maintained body helps us carry out our duties, fulfill our responsibilities, and endure life's challenges with strength and resilience. Incorporating movement into your morning routine is essential for setting a strong foundation for the day. Whether through stretching, yoga, or exercise, moving your body wakes you up, increases blood flow, and prepares you physically and mentally for what lies ahead. For the Stoics, this was not about vanity or physical perfection, but about honoring the body's role in serving the mind. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, once stated, "If you want to improve, be content with your body being in a state that serves your mind, not an exaggerated state of health that distracts you." Starting your morning with movement helps you cultivate discipline, as it requires you to take action and push through any resistance. It's also a reminder that the body is part of your larger purpose, and that taking care of it is integral to fulfilling your role in life. Regular movement fosters energy, sharpens focus, and provides a sense of accomplishment before the rest of the day even begins. Types of movement to incorporate. 1. Stretching. Even a few minutes of gentle stretching can release tension in your muscles, improve circulation, and help you feel more grounded. Focus on areas of your body that tend to carry stress, such as your neck, shoulders, and lower back. 2. Yoga or Tai Chi. These practices combine mindful movement with breath awareness, offering both physical benefits and mental clarity. A short yoga session can center your body and mind, helping you approach the day with balance. 3. Strength or cardio exercise. If you have more time, engage in a more vigorous workout, whether it's weightlifting, running, cycling, or bodyweight exercises. Physical exertion builds endurance, and the sense of accomplishment afterward boosts confidence and reduces stress. 4. Walking or light activity. If you're pressed for time, a quick walk around the block or a few minutes of light movement can be enough to get your body energized and your mind clear. Practical tip. Choose an activity that suits your energy level and time constraints in the morning. If you're not used to exercising in the morning, start small, perhaps a 10-minute stretch or a brisk walk, and gradually increase the intensity as you become more accustomed to moving early in the day. The key is consistency, not perfection. Moving your body in the morning isn't just about physical fitness. It's about cultivating a holistic approach to well-being. It serves as a reminder that you must take care of both your body and your mind to live a flourishing life. As you strengthen your body, you also strengthen your resolve and ability to face the challenges of the day with stoic resilience and clarity. 10. Embrace the power of silence. In a world filled with constant noise, whether from social media, news, or the demands of work and family, it's easy to lose sight of the power of silence. The Stoics understood that silence is not just the absence of sound, but a powerful tool for self-reflection, clarity, and mental peace. By intentionally incorporating silence into your morning routine, you create space for deep thinking, mindfulness, and connection with your inner self, all of which are essential for practicing Stoic virtues. For the Stoics, silence was an essential practice for cultivating wisdom. Epictetus, for example, emphasized that the wise person is selective about their speech and often finds strength in restraint. By listening more and speaking less, we can avoid unnecessary distractions, and we can use our words more thoughtfully when we do speak. In moments of silence, we can examine our thoughts and emotions and sharpen our understanding of what truly matters in life. Taking time each morning for silence allows you to clear away mental clutter, focus your intentions, and deepen your connection with your Stoic values. It also helps you develop greater emotional control. When we are silent, we are less likely to react impulsively or be swept up by external circumstances. Instead, we give ourselves the opportunity to respond with patience, understanding, and wisdom, qualities central to Stoic philosophy. How to practice silence in the morning. 1. Silent reflection. After you've done your breathing exercises or journaling, take a few minutes to sit in complete silence. Let go of any distractions, including your phone or any background noise. Focus inwardly, reflecting on your thoughts, your intentions for the day, or the Stoic principles you want to embody. 2. Mindful observation. In silence, observe your surroundings. Whether you're sitting by a window watching the sunrise or simply sitting in a quiet room, take in the world around you without feeling the need to speak or fill the space with thoughts. Let the silence connect you to the present moment and remind you that peace can be found in stillness. 3. Absence of external noise. You can also reduce external distractions by minimizing the use of devices or avoiding media consumption first thing in the morning. By embracing quiet time in the morning, you reclaim your mental energy and begin your day with a sense of calm. Practical tip: you don't need to dedicate a long period to silence. Just 5 to 10 minutes can be incredibly beneficial. If you struggle with silent reflection, start by simply sitting still, focusing on your breath, and allowing your thoughts to settle. Over time, this practice will help you gain clarity and perspective, allowing you to approach the day with a clearer, more balanced mind. Incorporating silence into your morning routine is a powerful Stoic practice that helps you cultivate mental resilience and emotional balance. It allows you to clear away the noise and distractions, fostering an inner peace that supports your ability to live a virtuous life. In silence, you give yourself the space to listen to your own thoughts, to the world around you, and to your Stoic ideals, ultimately equipping yourself with the mental clarity needed to navigate life's challenges with composure and wisdom.